Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Naija Queen B and welcome to another vlog episode on Naija Queen B TV. I know you've been waiting patiently and I appreciate it, but I'm here now, so stay tuned. Hello, guess who we have here? The famous Grace.
Oh girl, I'm not famous.
Tell them who you are.
Not famous. Hello Naija Queen B fans, followers, subscribers. My name is Grace Savant. I am a poet, writer, philanthropist sometimes, dancer sometimes, but basically overall I am a creator of things that are designed to change the world, whether it be through writing, whether it be through public speaking, whether it be through just any type of creative expression, and that's really what I'm about.
She does it all and she has great opinion. So I'm very humbled to have her here.
Thank you for having me. I
her
appreciate
busy
it.
schedule.
Girl, out here trying to live my life and flourish.
Grace, you know I got you here for something because
Yes.
I remember we were having a conversation back then, and you just said something. I said something, and you were like, "Yo, me too. That happened to me," and I'm like, "Yo, we have to talk about this."
Yes.
So yeah, guys, stay tuned for what we have to talk about.
It's serious.
It's called the pressure.
The pressure.
Grace.
Yes.
So I don't know if this is like an African thing, but why is it that mothers, when you get to a certain age, they want to marry you off. They want you to have a boyfriend. They're asking you, oh, who are you dating? Do you have a potential husband? It's stressful. Like in today's world, why are you on my ass? Like, why are you stressing me? Like, why are you stressing me?
It is not, I will say honestly, Bullet is not just African parents.
Really?
My mother's from Jamaica. My father is from Haiti.
Oh.
And more so with my mother. Like I remember my 18th birthday, before she even said happy birthday, she's like, you know you can get married now. I'm like, wait a minute, lady. Like, you have to relax. This is not what this is about. We're not there yet. And it's because I think traditional, it's about the traditionalism of their, native homes or whatever. And it's like, no, bro. This is America.
Exactly.
Okay? Boys text you for 15 out days.
Yeah.
Before they even be like, then they be like, what are you doing with the WYD?
Right.
Like, no, none of these boys are marriage material.
They're not.
And damn sure not at 18.
Exactly.
21. The problem is that because back home, when my mother was, from I'm 27 now. My grandmother had like 6 kids from the time she was my age.
Right.
When she was 18, she was working on her first one. So it's kind of like, that's the reason why they're so big on it, I guess. But it's just really annoying.
But they need to know that, we're in a different century right now. Like,
she said different.
You need to meet somebody first. You need to meet somebody first, right? Get to know them.
Right.
Make sure they're not a creep.
Or crazy.
And then go on a few dates. If possible, or Netflix and chill, whatever your preference is.
And then make it official.
And then
continue to date.
See who claims who.
Right.
And then see where things go before you even decide that you want to get married. Like, marriage is like a far cry.
It's a big
you call your mother, right? Hello, hi mom. Oh, who's that deep voice in the background? Oh, that's just my friend. We're hanging out. Your friend? Oh, is that your boyfriend? I clearly just said that's my friend. Like, why are you putting words in my mouth, though? Like, come on. Oh, you shouldn't be having guy friends now. Or you should be having boyfriend. When are you gonna bring somebody home and introduce them to me? Are you kidding me? How about you ask me, oh, how's your job going? Have you gotten a raise yet?
Right.
How's your money flow going?
Right.
Because honestly, granted, we all need men in our lives, but I'm clearly okay with having my million, chilling, on vacation, making that paper. Like, I'm not stressed over this, guys.
I think it's just a matter of, like I said, being super, super traditional and being like, they don't understand the era that we live in. They're not dealing with the males that we're dealing with. They're also not dealing with, not even just the males, they're not dealing with the societal things, with the advent of Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all those other things that that can create this perfect type of structure, to say, oh, I have the bae. Hashtag
oh God, I have bae. Big and egg cheese.
Bae.
Selfie.
Like, me and bae chilling all day, and it creates this thing that relationships are perfect. And then you get in one and you're expecting your relationship to be Facebookable, Twitterable, Instagramable,
right?
And it's not,
It's
because
really
you and him
not.
are arguing because somebody's sliding up in his DMs every day.
Not even DMs. Clearly, you posting pictures of you and Bae, but Bae is in the bed with somebody else.
Hello?
Girl, bye.
And then you got people with heart emojis underneath his pictures, and it creates this thing.
Relationship goals.
Yeah, it creates this unnecessary drama. So our parents weren't dealing with that unnecessary drama back in the day. Like, that was the least of their worries at this point. I mean, these people are hiding whole families now because they have the ability to do so. They got passwords on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when you had to call somebody, or you could cheat, but she got to call the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
clearly.
picking up the phone and hanging up because somebody else picked it up.
Right.
It's just like, it's a different type of situation. But we're dealing with a lot more in terms of societal things, in terms of the structure of the technology is making relationships hard as hell.
It is.
If I get a bae, guess who's not going to be on Facebook no more? This girl.
Oh, yes.
Facebook.
Seeing on Facebook,
disappear.
you need to follow Grace on Facebook because she is crazy with her statuses. Tell me about that status you wrote about your mother the other day.
My mother sent me a text message the other day. My mother's super religious, great lady, love her to death, super religious, and she sent me a Bible verse. Now, I'm not sure if I quote this wrong, Mom, please, sorry. I believe it's Proverbs 22, and it says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and finds favor in the Lord." Amen. Now
she gotta text you that.
She's being shady as hell. I was like, did this lady shade me with a Bible verse? She absolutely did. She is throwing hints like this.
Yeah. You need to go find your husband.
I
You're
just
27.
I just turned 27 last month, and she's just like, She hasn't mentioned. She's been good about it. She hasn't mentioned it in a couple of years, but I think this is her push. Because, you know, I'm the youngest of three, and then there's a boy, and then my sister, who's already kind of settled down. And then my you know, she's not really worried about my brother because, you know, he don't have to get pregnant. He's a boy.
Right.
That's the Caribbean African. He's a boy.
He's a
girl. Anytime I couldn't do something, he's a boy. Like, come on. Like, how come he could do something I can't? He's a boy. What the hell does that mean? Anyway, so this lady shaded me, and I was feeling some type of way. I didn't bring it up, but this is the type of subtle things that Caribbean parents do when they want to know that they feel like you need to bust out a grandkid or two. And of course, she obviously wants me to get married first, but I don't even have any prospects, Mom.
Clearly, it's a process. It's process. Like, somebody needs to talk to these mothers and explain how this works. So, Mom, if you're watching this, I need some time.
Just give me some time.
Please give me some time. Don't rush me.
To weed out foolishness. Give me some time to dissect or to, you know, to remove any of the boys from my life. Excuse me, sorry the language, but just give me some time to figure out who and what I want to do. Now, granted, over the years of dating, I figured out that, you know, it was like a bunch of trial and error. Like, oh, I don't like you. Oh, I like with this.
Stressful.
I like this. I like this. Definitely don't like this.
No.
You're the worst. You know what I mean? I came, you know, and that takes time.
It does.
I remember feeling, and you know what's also crazy is when I went to school, because I graduated from illustrious Howard University in Washington, D.C. But when I went to school, you know, the assumption was that you find your husband in college.
I know. Girl, Yo, I thought I was gonna graduate college with like a husband material boyfriend.
Girl.
No, I was single.
No.
Please.
Oh my gosh, my school, there's no way.
No.
They're just not mature enough. There's no way. But no, it was fine. The whole idea of this is what you're supposed to do doesn't necessarily let people live.
Right, it does not.
It doesn't.
Your 20s is when you're supposed to have the most fun. Enjoy. You don't have to be in anything serious. Turn up. You know, if you're focused on work, make that money. You don't have to be serious about anybody or anything. Take your time. Your 30s is when you need to stop, you know, worrying. But there's nothing wrong with you know, preparing somebody in your 20s.
Right, that's true.
But come on, like, because I'm 25, 26, 27, you want to be stressing me about getting a boyfriend. I can't even tell you I have a male friend. You're going to start, you know, asking me questions about his family. He's my friend. Like, come on, mother.
Listen, full disclosure, I don't tell my mother nothing.
Like, come on.
She don't know about anything.
Tell me why my mom, I called her for her birthday. I was like, Mom, happy birthday. I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much. God bless you. And I prayed for her. Why did this woman turn the conversation back to me talking about hey, my daughter, I'm getting older now, and today is my birthday, so I'm just praying God will provide a good husband. I'm like,
oh my God,
bruh, how did you go from me saying happy birthday to you, singing to you turning the table and telling me that you're getting older and I need to get married and have grandkids? Like, I was just like, Mom, it's not about me right now, it's about you. So why can't we focus on you? It's crazy. But I try not to dwell on those things because it's like so much pressure. But it's like, you don't live here, you don't know how these men are. Like, we deal with them every day. Not all men are terrible. Don't come at me. But some of y'all are shady. Y'all be talking to 2 and 3 girls at one time, and then they find out about each other, then it becomes drama.
I was having a conversation with somebody today via text, and I was telling him, and he was just like, he's one of the good dudes, in my opinion, who he was just like, I can't imagine dating 5 to 7 women at a time. He's like, somebody who do it.
Yeah.
And I said, me neither, because I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. You wanted me to remember different facts about different people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm sending text messages to, a bunch of different guys I used to talk to, and they're like, I'm like, did I tell you about this? They're like, wrong dude. I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's too much.
Just too much.
I'm telling you, girl, I can't date more than one person at a time.
do it.
Like, if I'm dealing with you, I'm dealing with you. And I keep telling my friends, like, yo, they be like, just date multiple. I can't do it. Like, if I'm dealing with you, I'm dealing with you, because that's when you're going to start sending the wrong message to the wrong girl, trying to remember who you told what to. Like, it's so stressful. I'm too busy to be going through all of that. I'm too busy. I ain't got time for that. When I'm done with you, I move on to the next.
Right.
But if I'm dealing with you currently, then I'm dealing with you. So I need the same respect.
I think what has to happen in terms of dating, if we eventually do want to get married, is you have to start out with multiple prospects. That's just what you have to do, unfortunately. And by starting out, we're not talking about sleeping with everybody. That's another topic for another day. Right. But we're not talking about that. We're just talking about, seeing who you like, weeding out the foolishness, and then like literally adding people slowly but surely to your blacklist, because you don't need to speak to them anymore.
True.
And what ends up happening is the ones who make the cut will, it just narrows down to who is persistent and who you like the best. That's really what it's gonna come down to.
But guys be in their feelings though. They be like, oh, you're dating. It's okay for them to date multiple people, but when you start dating multiple people, they be like, oh, you're dating? Oh, I don't like to share. And those types of guys, you be like, you have to ask them, like, what are we? Oh, that's the worst question
I don't ask that question anymore. For what? So for me, it's like, because the thing about this is, I believe in you asking me to be your girlfriend. I don't give a damn if you have to write it down and say yes, no, maybe. Do you like me? I need you to ask me, because there's no relationship by osmosis. There's no relationship by, we've been hanging out together, we've been chilling together, we've been, doing all the type of things that couples do, and now all of a sudden we're a couple. No, boo-boo. You need to ask me. Right. You need to ask me to be your bae.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to the store and think that you have to choose money or success. Money or marriage, success or marriage. You can't have both, And that's the thing that kind of frustrates me, and that's also the reason why I put off marriage for so long. Not only do I not have any prospects to begin with, but I think even if I had somebody in my corner, I would really have to seriously sit down with him and talk about, are we growing together as an empire, or if we get married, are you going to want me to knock out 3, 4, 5 kids right now? Because I can do this with you if you're going to be my partner, but not if you're going to want me to keep me barefoot and pregnant. That's not going to happen. When people get married, unless they're both on the same page, things will go left really quick. And the thing about it is also, part of the reason why I'm very, very hesitant on marriage is because I know people personally who be all over Facebook, all over Instagram, all over Twitter talking about, oh, babe, love, duh, but in my inbox texting me, telling me how upset they are and how miserable they are with their significant other. And so, no, not everything you see on the social media and things are actually accurate, and not everything you see is a real pretty picture. It's not.
Tell them, girls.
And I just implore all of the Caribbean and African moms out there,
calm down. Others, take a chill pill.
Dads don't really be on that.
Dads don't be like, that's that's your boyfriend? Okay, nice to meet you, gentlemen.
Right.
Okay, you just bring him over. But I'm still available. Hi.
Babe, I posted a video. I posted a video on the Facebook. Okay, I just need you to slide up in my DMs and we can have a conversation.
Who?
Idris.
No.
That's
big.
We'll talk about it off camera. It's fine.
Okay. Words from Nigeria Queen B. All you beautiful, working class, independent young girls out there, focus on your craft. Focus on what makes you happy. Don't let your parents stress you out or pressure you into having a boyfriend or looking for a husband material. Let that man find you. Let him come to you. You have your pride. You know what you can put on that table. Do not settle. And that's what I keep telling myself, because I'm not perfect. I make mistakes every day.
Like Bo said, don't allow these people, these outside influences, whether it be your parents, whether it be your friends, whether it be everybody talking about vacation, daycation, whatever, pressure you into feeling like you need to do certain things to be on a certain level and to catch up. We're not playing a game to catch up. Ain't no traffic when you stay in your lane.
True.
That is my favorite quote.
I like that.
By me, and I'm sure a bunch of other people, but I was like, ain't no traffic when you stay in your lane. That's just what it is.
All right. So another thing I'd like to mention is I am introducing a new segment to Naija Queen Bee TV, and it's called #Ask Naija Queen Bee. The reason for that is actually lately I've been getting a lot of like emails, text messages from friends that have any issue. It could be relationship, friendships, personal stuff, and it's just like, oh Bolo, what do you think about this? I'm going through this. What is your take on it? Mind you, I'm not perfect. I make my own mistakes, but sometimes you just need that person you can talk to. You can ask a question and probably weigh your options to make a decision. And I just want to thank you guys, the ones that have reached out to me, for even trusting me with your information and even reaching out to me and sharing your story with me. It meant a lot, and it's just been happening a lot. So I just feel like I need to introduce that into a new vlog episode. So it's gonna be #Ask Naija Queen Bee. Email me at NaijaQueenBee@gmail.com. You can inbox me, DM me on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I have a Facebook page. Just whatever you're going through, I will keep your name anonymous. I will tell you what I would do if I was in that situation. You don't have to take my advice, but at least it helps to, get somebody else's opinion. And sometimes the people closest to you are the ones trying to get you to fall. So you might not trust people around you. You might just need a stranger to just hear what you're going through. So never be afraid to reach out to me. I'm open. So #Ask Naija Queen Bee will be coming soon to my vlog.
I like that.
Thank you.
Is that for me? I think this is a great. I think this would be great. I'm gonna send you some stuff because I think I've gone through a lot of things in the sense of, like, I have younger girls now coming to me for real and be like, Chris, what do you think of this?
Exactly.
Because you done read books, self-help books, you done cried, all types of things.
Yes.
There's no reason for us to not even impart this and knowledge on somebody younger who's just coming up and might not understand. For example, the poem that I guess I'm about to do.
She's gonna bless us with a poem.
There is a young lady who posted a comment, and she said, that's all fine, but why won't he text me?
Right.
And I responded to her. I said, if he's not texting, he's not interested.
Yes.
And simple as that. You need to know your worth and keep it moving.
So thank you guys for the ones that reach out to me. I know you got my response back, and I hope everything is going great in your life now. Nobody's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Life will always try you. So do not hesitate. Email me, inbox me, DM me, all of the above. If you have my number, I know some of you do, so you've been texting me at #Ask Naija Queen Bee. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned to Grace because she's about to bless us with her latest poem. Thank you guys. Love you. I'll be back again.
Once again, my name is Grace, and on Instagram and Twitter, it's Grace on the Mic. This piece is called Nameless. It's my latest piece, and it's inspired by someone whose name shall never be spoken again. You, who shall remain nameless, became famous amongst our group of friends and even strangers. The subject of many vague Facebook statuses who I claim were for no one in particular. I just wanted you to get the picture, but you weren't even watching. And you never even waited, because for you, I had already faded into a piece in your life, a point in your history. And there I was so desperately trying to resurrect your memory and build a machine to create my own fairy tale ending, but that patent is still pending. Imagine if we got everything we ever wanted. I found my back bloodied and my strength depleted, looked down and saw a horse that had been dead for months, and I continued to beat it, hoping that it would get up and walk. I mercilessly dissected my shoulda, coulda, wouldas when I should have paid attention to the actuallys, because then actually I would have seen that we were not such a good fit. I just wanted to have it. It. The relationship status change, the selfies captured and chilling with my babe, the meaningless bullshit that us 20-somethings go so hard for, but at the end of the day, if there's no real connection, we're all just fronting anyway. But I digress. I was so young and naive, and I wanted to believe that your lack of reciprocity was due to your preoccupation with your occupation. So I convinced myself that your indifference did not make a difference to me. Then I realized that Ain't nobody that damn busy. They say you make time for what you want, and I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that that thing was no longer me. How did your feelings change so quickly when mine remained the same? So then I started to blame myself for not being enough. You know that's dangerous, right? Figured I wasn't the right height, weight, skin tone. Maybe he wanted a red bone. Maybe I wasn't enough Jackie O to his JFK. Too much fighting the power, too much going against the grain. Maybe I was too wild for you. Too artsy-fartsy, heads up in the cloud for you. So I started to dumb myself down for you, proceeded to remove my crown for you. I couldn't understand it. And I spent my nights viciously reprimanding myself for falling so deeply in love. Every night was like a nightmare. Woke up to matted hands, stained pillows. Even though I knew that you didn't care, it was still hard to let you go. Until I took a deep breath and reminded myself. My girl Monica said it's just one of them days. Beyonce said you can be replaced, and the late great Whitney told me it's not right, but it'll be okay. So with that being said, I chose to free up space in my head and release you. But first, I'm going to write you a long-ass letter like my name was Aaliyah in part. It reads, Dear Nameless, you're now infamous. Pat yourself on the back. You stole my heart, my love, my tears, but now I'm taking it back. You were a blessing and a lesson, and I'm grateful for that, but I'm too good of a girl for you not to know how to act. And in conclusion, I created an illusion what a perfect man should be. And for that, I have to take the time to apologize to me. And in return, I'll take you off a pedestal that you didn't earn. I learned from all of this. I emerged a better woman, and you'll always be nameless. Thank you.